Another day. We're alive, we're breathing, everything is wonderful. So today, what are you doing? Have you written a list to remember all the things that you need to get done? That's what I did today. I wrote a list of things that I wanted to do and the timelines I thought it would take to get there and come back home on time to do other stuff. And I know that I'm going to run late. I know that I'm going to find other things to do and sidetrack myself, like go to the library. I've just gone to the library, returned a book that I was supposed to return. It's actually an audio book. And I tried returning it a week ago, and I realized that one of the CDs was missing. So I had to go home and get the CD, and a week later, now I'm returning it. And it just so happened that most of the DVDs and books I requested for my little mini John Waters film festival. It's gonna be a home film festival for John Waters. They all came, and I've got a whole bag of books and DVDs and audiobooks, and I can't wait to start and to learn about John Waters and his films. That's my project for the weekend, my obsession. I guess my weekly obsession is gonna be John Waters. So we're off to do a couple things today. We're gonna go pick some flowers. Oh, I have to go see if I have a pair of scissors in the car, because you have to bring your own scissors with you. So I'm going to check for that. And I hope I can hit the pool on the way home, do some laps, and we're going to have tacos at the flower place. Did I already tell you what I'm doing with the flower place? So there's this place maybe an hour away from my house, and they have a You Pick flower farm, and you pick flowers. It's $5 admission in the during the week, and then $10 admission during the weekend. And on the weekend they have music playing and other events. They don't have that on the weekdays, but they do have a taco stand. So for lunch we're gonna have tacos. So let's go check this out and see what's going on over in this other town where they've got flowers. Ready to go? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Macmillan Audio presents Carsick, John Waters Hitchhikes Across America. Written and read by John Waters.
I'm driving through town, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to take a couple turns, and I'm going to go to this donut place that I really like and get a donut. I mean, I need to lose weight, and I really need to lose weight. I do. But I was like, one donut's not going to kill me. And, yeah, check this out. Oh my gosh, I'll put it on my little vlog. Thank you. Although you're not helping my diet.
No, I wanted to try it.
And the blueberry one? Okay. I love your cake donuts.
Yeah, because I'm out, sold out, only last one.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Catch you next time.
Have a wonderful day.
Take care, Eddie.
Can you believe that? That was just crazy. I'm listening to the car wreck, and it's all about John Waters and how he's... I don't believe his adventures right now because they're just too out there. But I go up to the window, just gonna film. So I walk up to the store. I'm gonna shoot some B-roll, and the owner calls out that she's all sold out. And I was like, oh, I really wanted a donut. And she's like, wait, I have one for you. So we got the last donut of the day. So nice. I love this place. I really, really do. Donut Connection, you are awesome. Love this place. So we're going to eat our donut. We got some coffee. Listen to John Waters. Still have to get scissors. I couldn't find scissors. So I have to get some scissors, and then we're going to go cut some flowers. You ready? Let's go.
Or hostage with a rudeness that instantly pushes me over the edge. Pro-lifer banging on the inside of the trunk lid so loud. How dare you tell a woman what to do with her body? That's right, you fallopian tube fascist, KK joins in with such rage that the veins in her forehead pop out and her hairdo partially collapses.
So I'm eating my donut, which is like so amazing and good. And I'm going to make a U-turn. And I went down this neighborhood street and it's like all these new houses and they're so beautiful. I mean, it's really hard sometimes to think of where you live. And you have to make the decision of where you live. Do you live in the countryside where you have freedoms and you don't have to worry about neighbors? Or do you live in the city where you've got all the comforts? You've got the stores nearby, you've got the schools, you've got donut shops. It's really hard to figure out like where to go. So I don't know, but those houses are beautiful, aren't they? So pretty. Okay, so we got the scissors. I got some shears, some pruning shears. Let's see what I got. Should have brought them. How many pruning shears do I have already? Like, so many. But now I have one more. $8. Met some really nice ladies inside. They're artists, and hey, they might be joining me at the flower picking place. All right, time to start up again. flowers, they're so pretty. Look at these. Oh, all these flowers. I picked a sunflower and some of these other, like, what are those? Marigolds? Like, I think they're teddy bear marigolds. They're so pretty. Some of them got a little bit banged up on the way home, but it's a pretty good little bouquet here. Okay, let me put these down. I wanted to mention, so about the picking the flowers. So they give you a cardboard, like really like a kind of thick paper cardstocky kind of vase where you can put your flowers in as you pick. Let me put these down without spilling. And so it's like this pocket and you can put all your flowers in. And the flowers that they have, besides these marigolds, the zinnias and the other flowers, they wilt really quickly. They're a hollow stem kind of flower. They're really showy, but they wilt like within an hour, not even, probably like even 30 minutes. So if you don't have a container to put them in with water, by the time you get home, they're just going to be a mess. And I had an old half-gallon milk container in my car. So I used those scissors and I cut the top off. Well, it wasn't high enough. Like the flowers, the stems I have are like that long, and the half-gallon, when I cut it, it ended up being like that tall, and it was floppy and it was a mess. And plus I didn't have anywhere to fit the container in my car. So I had to swap back over to like a plastic cup. And I mean, it worked. I got the flowers home okay, but I saw some people that had like full-size vases, like glass ones, and they had brought those. And I think if I were to do this again, I would definitely bring something tall and heavy and something that I can put in my car and it won't fall over, or like somehow devise maybe like a box to put them in with the water so that I could get home. And again, I was coming from about an hour and a half away, which means like even, and then I went through traffic in Gainesville, so it was more like an hour and like 45 minutes to get home. And the flowers, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have picked the zinnias. Maybe I should have just picked the marigolds, since I like the marigolds anyway. They're so pretty. And maybe even gotten a few more of the sunflowers, but so pretty. And it was such a great experience. If you have the chance, I think it's only open Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And hopefully I get this video up and uploaded in time. But if you've got the chance to go there, you totally should. It's $10 to get in, $10 for the holder, and then you can fill it with as many flowers. And again, that was one holder's worth of flowers. I stuffed as many as I could in there, but I got a lot of flowers in there. But on the weekdays it was $5, so I paid $15 in total, plus like $10, $11 for the tacos. So it was like a 26, I think it was $26 in total that I paid for this afternoon, which was so fun. It was exhausting though with the heat. Like, it's a shame that these flowers grow in full sun during the summer. Well, I guess they grow springtime, and it feels like summer right now. We've got temperatures in like the 90s for the last week, and I think it was in the car recently, and the temperature gauge even said like it was 99 degrees, I guess with like the heat on the metal. But it has been so hot in Florida, and of course around the world, around the US. The weather today, Google put it at like 93, I think. I'm not looking at the picture. 93 degrees at noon, and I was there during the hottest part of the day. So, oh my gosh, walking around, my phone died like 3 times. Well, it didn't die. My phone, if it overheats, it tells me I can't use the camera anymore until it cools off. So filming all the flowers took like a lot longer, because every like 30 minutes the phone would overheat. I'd have to go back to the picnic area, let it cool off, or go in the shade somehow, or blowing on it to make the heat go away. And I was just so hot and exhausting. So I came home and, I'm skipping some parts. But anyway, I came home and took a shower, took a nap, went over to a friend's house to go chat because of the news. Yeah, the news. I'm trying not to be political on this channel. I'm very political outside of flowers and stuff. I read a lot, and I guess I'm impassioned toward politics and justice and just making the world a better place with intelligence, not with violence. And yesterday, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, was found guilty of 34 counts of falsifying documents. If you don't know what that means, I'm just going to get into it for a minute because it's annoying me that people don't understand what exactly he was on trial for. I don't even think the man understands what he was on trial for. And if he does, I don't know, whatever. End that conversation. So, he didn't just sleep with a stripper. He didn't just pay a stripper money. What he did is he tried to con Americans into thinking that he was a good guy by hiding parts of his life. What do we think, girl? So he had a stripper as a mistress, and he didn't want all of his God-fearing Republican lovers to know that he had this kind of lifestyle. So he paid his attorney to deal with the situation. And dealing with the situation, like if you want to pay a stripper, I don't care, pay a stripper. But if you're going to try to pay the stripper to be quiet so that she doesn't go and tell other people like the news about his infidelity, again, like how many infidelities does he have? A whole lot. But he did it as a con. He did it to make it look like he's a good guy by not saying he's a bad guy, if that makes sense. So it's not that he slept with somebody or he gave her money. It's that he fooled people. He made people think that he was a good guy, and he's not. He's a con man. He's a bad influence. He's not someone you want as a boss. I've worked with bosses like him. He's not a good boss. He's not. You don't want to work for someone like that. They will ruin your psyche and they will throw you away like the garbage. And you see that with all the people that he surrounds himself with. He takes what he can as long as you love him and you're giving him things. And when he's done with you, he just pushes you away, sends you to prison. Have you noticed that most of the people that he has surrounded himself with in the past 8 years end up in prison? I mean, even his accountant for Trump org, went to prison. Because of the boss. The boss told him to do things. He did them, and now he's in prison. Is the boss in prison? No. Is the boss going to go to prison? Probably not. Should I stop talking about politics? I should. We should go back to flowers. But anyway, my boyfriend thinks I should do a better video on this topic because I'm so impassioned about it, and I'm thinking about it, but as it stands right now, I just want to talk about flowers on this channel. But that's what you should know about Trump in this trial. 34 counts of falsifying records, conning Americans. I'm so glad that people, peers, jury, found him to be guilty, because he is. He's guilty of so much, and he never gets in trouble. He never faces consequences, and it's just sad. Like I said, I like justice, and I like things to be equitable, and nothing with this man is. And I meet so many people living out here in rural Florida who are just in love with him. They are maggots with an O, maggots. They're maggots to like the nth degree. They just believe everything he says. I don't even think that they know what he's saying. They just like the idea of him, and it's all just fake. Everything about Trump is fake. Anyway, okay, enough. Let me see what's next on my list. Oh, yes. Okay, at the farm stand in Branford, it is like a dream. I think next year we should have flowers just like that. We should have like a whole field of flowers. Although I don't think I'm going to do the zinnias because I don't like those so much. But so many just flowers everywhere. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes, I think so. Would you like that? Would you want a field of flowers? Yeah. There have been times where I've just like talked into the camera and I'm not even filming, and I've wasted so much time and had to like go back and refilm. So yes, we are recording. I came home, like all that heat, I just came home and went straight to sleep. I just crashed on my couch and didn't wake up until like a couple hours ago, and got my TV time in with the Great North, watched some episodes, saw my friend. I'm rested, showered, clean, happy. Oh yeah, one other thing about my friend. So, she had, the reason I actually went to her house, to like commiserate, to vent, to like just have someone so I'm not sitting on my computer, reading the news and obsessing. She has a goat, a boy goat, and he's feeling his oats. He's ready to have some girls of his own. I have 2 girl goats, and I'm thinking about bringing him over to this farm so maybe we can have baby goats. I still have to talk it out with my boyfriend, but most importantly, I still have to build a proper enclosure for them. Right now, my girls just kind of like run around. They stay so close to home. Like if I went outside right now, outside the door, one of them is laying next to the door. She usually lays in front of the door, and then the other one is like running around on the deck waiting for me to bring her something like banana peels or an apricot or some other fruit or whatever I've got.
Where's the pit? You ate the pit. You ate the pit. You ate the pit.
They just hang out here, but I need them to be off the deck because they poop and pee on my deck. And that's not cool to walk outside and like there's poop everywhere. Even though goat poop isn't that bad, it's annoying. So I need to build them an enclosure, like a fence. I want to make it kind of cool. I want to do like, cut down some oak, like little oak trees, and then tie them onto the wooden posts and make it kind of like country cool. I don't know. We'll see. Or I just use metal fencing. I've got metal, like the no climb fencing that I could use. Anyway, this is probably getting boring. Like, are people watching this? I don't know. That's all I've got for right now. It was a busy day. It was fun. And thanks for watching if you got this far. I'm trying out this vlog thing. And I've been blogging since blogging started in the early 2000s. I've had blogs for so long. I'll delete them because I don't like them. And I never did the video, and now I'm like kind of getting into the vibe with the video. I've been doing this for like 3 years now, but it's always been learning. It's always a learning process. And even now I learned how to do the 4K, and I'm taking all these shots of flowers and things, and they just look so beautiful on screen. It's amazing. I don't know. We'll see. Ralph, what do you think? Are you happy? What do you want to go out to breakfast? We're actually going to go to breakfast very soon. It's 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, and it's going to be breakfast time. It's going to be time for a new day. What will tomorrow bring? I'll tell you tomorrow. All right, well, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Rebecca, you want to come here too? Where's Rebecca? Woohoo! Rebecca's here. We're squishing her out. All right, off. Let's get off.